Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Roman Restoration. And in the previous episode, the British army decided to liberate Paris again, or save Paris, but we are slowly gathering up some troops to retake the lands that we lost here. The problem is that we just don't have the military goods right now. But once some of our troops get repaired and more troops are being produced, which reminds me, is this... they will be built eventually, but I think the fact that they are not fully repaired is going to take a little bit longer. We haven't seen much of the planes being used around here anymore, so we probably don't need to worry about that. Now we are moving all the troops from here. Oh, we sank another ship. It is Merchant Marine, so we're actually destroying the units that they're sending back to be repaired, most likely. Take that, you British scum. Oh crap, they decided to outflank me there. This supply truck needs to fall back. Now, is there... plenty of artillery here. We've got a fair bit of infantry there now, but the infantry is basically worthless on open field against mechanized units. The bridge is almost destroyed, and I think we sunk another ship. So bit by bit, their army is diminishing. Now, in the meanwhile, what was the disaster with the Ravens units here? We did lose one of the troops. Again, I'm not sure why they decided to go there, of all places. We do know that there's at least some garrison there. We might as well clear out some of these first then. Now let's have a look. So we know that there's some French over there. Anti-tank guns here. That infantry should be going for repairs. Basically, I'm just gonna send all of these to repair. For now, anyway. Now then. It is slowly stabilizing. It is slowly stabilizing. It's just the fact that we don't have military goods to speak of that is slowing us down quite a bit. But once we have enough ammunition again, our artillery will certainly push them back a fair bit. Now they have managed to get some garrisons back there. We've got some marines and such over here that we could probably... That is almost destroyed. Just gonna entrench you there.
We need reinforcements.
Come on, die. There we go. That's another enemy unit destroyed. This will probably hold for a while, and it will certainly make the supply lines for the enemy a bit tricky. I mean, it's not really making it worse, but they won't be able to drive back along the road, which does give us a little bit chances to shoot on the enemy once we get the ammunition that we require. Let's actually entrench some of the infantry over there. These two we still need to repair. Oh man, these submarines are having a field day over there. Also, the supply truck needs to pull back from there, because if they attack you, will be destroyed immediately. Okay, we forced the Bren carrier back. I mean, this set of artillery here is certainly helping. Should probably set up some garrisons over here. Okay, we do have garrison over there. We do have garrison over there. And there and there. We'll place garrison over there just in case. May need to add more over here and have nothing over there. We do have a garrison over there and we'll add in a bit more garrison over here and the border. Not that we necessarily need to, because we don't plan on fighting Belgium unless they declare war on us. Right, so we've got a couple more artillery pieces over here that we could be using. Maybe I'll move you over there. And then there's anti-tank gun over here. I'll entrench you over there. And yeah, the artillery group over here is certainly having a lot of enemies to fire upon. But I think what is happening is they're sending troops for repair and then we're sinking them with our submarines. So this is actually working in our benefit. In the long run, at least. We get another artillery piece down here, which we should probably move up. Got plenty of infantry moving in here, or slowly arriving here. That'd be 6 units. Let's entrench them over... Move them over there first. Setting up a line here, and then we'll start moving back in once most of the British troops have been destroyed, and then there's probably going to be mostly garrisons again here, because I don't think the French have been able to build much troops. Hold on, I can hear a lot of fighting. Ah, over here, okay. Fair enough. Now then, troops that we sent there have not been repaired yet. Do we have... got some Marines over here that would probably move up to help retaking Paris. But I think if we can set up some defenses around here, we can certainly stop the enemies from trying to push back. And that sounds like the submarines are having... yeah, they're running a bit low on supplies actually, but they are in our territory, so it should be working quite fine. At least as long as there's not too many ships going past them. Now, that infantry group is still on the move. A little bit more over here, but we'll move them probably around this way. Of course, we do need a bit more over here as well. Have we started producing any units here? No, maybe we should. Something that doesn't take too long. Frankly, I'm just going to build the Marines, I think. There's a nice compromise between the time to build them and effectiveness. Now, did we do anything here in Morocco in the meanwhile? We did capture that. Clearly we won that. Now Raven, I want you to go there. We do own that one right now, and there's one more village over there, but I'm pretty sure that if we take the capital once or twice still, they should give up. And France, they did have the military approval rating at one point around 50%, but it's gone up now since the British brought in the army expeditionary force. But at least this one is still holding. We could actually get a garrison over there. But we're gonna have to redo a lot of the units after this war. All the battle groups to be able to keep them at full strength, I suppose. Because, well, I mean, we've lost a huge amount of troops in this. Mainly in France. And mainly here around Paris, actually. Oh, they decided to attack now. Well, luckily we did have a little bit garrisons, and that's gonna be more food for our torpedoes. That might have been the last ones that they had. Let's use one of these. Cut off the supply lines to this, so they will eventually flip to us. Let's take this group, entrench at the city. Right, so we got a lot more infantry over here. Should probably start moving them up a little bit closer. Start moving some of the artillery as well. Move these over there. So there's only one garrison there. That should be fairly easy to take back. Now we know that they probably have plenty of garrisons in here as well. No more promotions for these units yet, but I think they've gotten a lot of kills. Also, how are we doing in terms of... So the demand for military goods has dropped to 7,000. We do have some units over here that we can move up. Plus these three. Got some artillery and such here. Send this one for repairs. Some of the artillery this way. This group can go maybe over there. Start entrenching the troops there. We'll send in a bit more infantry over there. Now then, it's gonna take a while for the new submarine designs and all that. Something was destroyed. I could hear that. It might have been over here, actually. I don't know. Oh well. So we know that there's only one garrison at the airfield there. Also, we know that there's not a huge amount of garrisons here. Let's get the troops there and get this group entrenched at the city. There's a little bit of garrison, but they should be practically out of supplies. We move in these troops from the north, or no, north, the west or southwest, and then these troops can get into the town. We can probably get rid of most of the garrisons here with some smart use of our units. There we go. Yep, that's another merchant marine. So those submarines are now in perfect position for this. Let's entrench you over there. Wait for the reinforcements to arrive there. Entrench these here, and we'll entrench these here as well. I mean, even though we lost probably about half the troops that we had here, I'm pretty sure that the British lost about half of their troops as well, especially once we got the submarines in position. I'm gonna wait until the next day so they get a little bit extra supplies back, and then they should be ready to fight again. Take these troops. entrench them over there first. Move them to fight this one at the same time as we move these troops in. Although these are a lot slower, so it might take a few moments longer. Entrench the troops over there. So that's only one garrison, and that's going to be plenty of troops. Should be able to destroy that one. Still have them with shortage. We might wait another day before we move in these. Or we can probably start moving these in. We'll wait for another day with this group here. Start moving some of the artillery a little bit closer. The infantry is actually doing alright right now. There we go, let's move in there. There's going to be a lot of garrisons around here, but if we destroyed the garrison there, we did destroy the garrison over here by the looks of it. So entrench in there, we'll move these to entrench over there, and we'll start destroying the garrisons in these two. As well as that one, technically. Let's move up the artillery groups a little bit closer. That should give them a range to actually shoot on the enemies, even inside Paris. Right, we can probably now move up there. We do have this one that needs to go for repairs, but that's fine. Can we resupply some of these troops? Maybe. So we captured that. There's 3 garrisons in Paris. There's 1 garrison over there. We'll probably move up Athenian again. I mean, he's still missing one of the units, but we'll start taking the garrisons from the behind here. Oh, we lost some infantry over here. Not really surprised. I mean, it's old infantry, it's obsolete gear. I'm not too worried about losing that one. We'll move up here. I know that there's a little bit garrison over that way. If we can take out the garrison over there quicker and the garrison over there, we can then start moving the troops closer. Let's move our Spike's artillery over there. Okay, so the 1 garrison is out, and then there's 1 in Paris, but we need to wait until tomorrow, I think. The anti-tank gun, I am gonna try to send back, but no, it didn't manage to escape. There we go. Entrench these here. I'm gonna take this group. Entrench over there. It's gonna be a bit slow by the looks of it. We've already taken a fair bit of Paris now.
We took their capital.
Oh, we got $1 billion out of that. Yeah, the troops over there have lost. They have sent back a lot of the troops, which is probably indication that there's going to be another wave of British units, but at the same time, if the submarines have sunk enough, it's not going to be as bad as previously. Move up the artillery is a little bit closer. Including this group. Not a huge amount of firing going on in here. I mean, we'll have a lot of garrisons there, but we've destroyed most of them. Okay, we lost the infantry over there. They have 1 foreign legion over there that is a rather experienced unit, actually. send... Well, actually no, I'm gonna let the infantry be destroyed. Then I'm gonna replace them with better units later on. Right, I think one of Athens' tanks needs to go back for repairs. Yeah, there is a bit more British troops coming in. Sounds something. Let's entrench in there. We can send Athens troops to entrench over... I could move over there, I suppose. And there's going to be plenty of garrisons in here, so actually it's probably not going to be the best idea. So no, I'm going to let Athens be here instead. Got that one grain carrier. Should be under fire from our artillery, but it is not. Okay, we destroy another unit. There's once again more troops pouring in here, but the situation is a lot better than what it was before, or previously. And I have a feeling that a lot of that is thanks to the submarines that we have. Okay, demand is 40,000. That's a little bit. Now, what's the situation over here? We have taken that. We're even probably clear out that one. We got this group here, which will probably move along the road there. Grab that. Okay, so there's a German over there. We do have a little bit of troops around here that we could probably move up. Over that way, for example. Okay, this one moves back. I'm probably going to die there anyway, yep. Ah, that's a fair bit more now. Still not a terrible situation, but slightly concerning. Okay, this group entrench at the town there. None of the units over there have been repaired. Do we have any repaired units over here? We've got some anti-tank guns, which honestly might not be the worst thing at this point. Just send them over there. We got some AA guns and such. Some more artillery. Tank needs to repair, and Athens troops need to pull back over there, I think. No, I said pull back. I'm not gonna have you lose another half of your troop just because you decide to stop in the middle of a minefield or something. Okay, they did bring a fair bit more troops here, but at the same time we... Oh! Oh, crap. No, move back there. All three of you, just stay there. We need to be able to sink as much of the British troops. And that's probably the reason why there's some getting through here, because our submarines decided to leave their post. I'm assuming that wasn't... Oh, come on, we lost the control over that. And our submarines are now... Okay, yeah, that's a disaster. There's not much I can do about that either. We destroyed the Foreign Legion. Excellent. There's no garrisons in there. We don't have much troops to actually attack with. We can at least hold here for now. Send this experienced half-track back for repairs. But it would actually appear that we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.